Hey guys, this is Mercedes, also known as That Mom here on the internet, and today we are back with our June bullet journal spread. Okay, real quick, I want to apologize about the background noise because it is very hot today, so we are not turning off our fans for this voiceover, so I really hope I'm speaking louder than the voiceover. Or louder than the fan, I should say, not louder than the voiceover. But then also, I want to apologize that this is now late. I've been having tech issues, and if you guys are following me on Instagram at ThatMomMercedes, that just popped up on the screen, you'll know that I've been having these couple tech issues, and I put it out on Instagram that I would love to have your guys' feedback on any secondhand tech companies that you guys know that you have your own personal reviews for, because I've seen a few bigger of the secondhand tech companies, and I've seen a varying sort of reviews for them. And so I just love your guys' input and your guys' references and reviews on any secondhand tech companies that you guys have used, either for laptops or phones or cameras or basically anything, because we are still learning, or we are still expanding our video capabilities with this channel. And so right now I am still just working with a cell phone video and a tablet, which is absolutely fine to work with for however long as we need to work with it. But I am interested in expanding our capabilities, and with a tablet or a laptop instead of a tablet, and a actual camera instead of a cell phone camera. So with all that out of the way, into the spread that has been coming together. And I'm very glad that we're at this part of the spread, because now you can kind of see what I have tried to go for here. So the theme of the spread is supposed to be a summer fun spread, and my daughter also decided that she was going to sing the song from High School Musical, so High School Musical 2, the "What Time Is It" song at the beginning of the movie. So that was stuck in my head the whole time I was making this spread, plus my just general summer spread, like my summer ideals and stuff. We have the Ferris wheel, because my brain, when I think of summer, other than the beaches, other than the ice cream that's going on right now, you think of little fairs and stuff for summertime. Growing up, I grew up in a place called St. David, Arizona, in a small place called Cochise County, Arizona, that actually is having severe water issues right now. Let's just know that entire Arizona, entire Southwest are having water issues, and we need to start being a little bit more conscious of the water issues. But I just saw a story about my home county having severe water issues right now. So I'm praying for them and everything with the water and everything. And back to saying about Butterfield Days, because that's where that whole thing started. But anyway, it was a very tiny little fair that would happen at like the beginning of the summer every year when I was a kid. It would happen in a place called Benson, which was only about 7 miles away from St. David, and I grew up in St. David. So we would go out to Butterfield Days and have fun and everything while they had everything up, and our church would even go out there and all that kind of stuff, and it was just really fun, and it was a good childhood memory of the summer. And we'd go out to Tucson, and they would have little fairs too and everything. So I would think of fairs when it comes to thinking about summer. I'd love to know what you guys think when it comes to thinking about summer. Let me know in the comments below, what is your summer thought? What reminds you about summer? I apologize for the dogs walking around in the background now. They are very loud, but it's okay. Back to the calendar spread. Okay, so I did end up messing up my calendar spread just a little bit. You can see that it's a little uneven. So my left side ended up becoming 6 by 7, except for the bottom row, which is 6 by 6. I forgot to extend it one more row, and by the time I realized I had done that, it had already been done in that Scribbles That Matter Mildliner that I am using here in this this clip right here. And then the right side, since there's only 3 days on that side, we ended up doing a 7 by 7 on that side. It just worked a little bit better. I think if I were to get a B5 size calendar, I might make more of my spreads be 7 by 7 because there's just a little bit more space to write in, and I end up putting a lot in my calendars. It is my mom calendar. We are that mom, but my bullet journals are most definitely my calendar. They're my only calendar that I use. I don't use my one on my phone because my phone is so old, it's already messing up. The planned obsolescence is coming in to work on my phone in very negative ways, but I'm still trying to make it work for right now. But anyway, everything I keep is in my bullet journal. So I need bigger spaces to write in. And that's kind of counterintuitive looking at how I made my weeklies, but I do end up putting quite a bit of information in between this first page and my weeklies. Oh, here I am doing my moon phases, and even though I am back to working on day shift, I still am having my moon phases on my calendar front and center. And tonight is actually a new moon, and I'm actually off in the morning, so I plan on trying to do something tonight for the new moon. I'm not exactly sure where it is at the moment, but I think I have decided that I will give you guys a moon journal update. I don't know exactly when, but I do know that there will be something coming, so I might elaborate more on what I ended up doing for the new moon. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. Follow me on Instagram because I will probably 100%, yes, exactly 100% post something about whatever it is I do end up doing for the full moon, because I do end up posting quite a bit to my Instagram that I don't end up posting here on YouTube. So if you guys are interested in knowing little extra things that go along with the videos that I put out, look no further than Instagram, because there is probably 2 or 3 posts to go along with one video. I enjoy doing it like that, and I do still plan on getting a actual blog page so that I can share more about what is going on in the video and everything on the blog page. Okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. I was going to let you guys know about the moon phases. Let's come back here a little bit. We have a first moon or first quarter moon on June 7th. We have a full moon on June 14th. We have a last quarter moon on June 20th. Plus we have Litha on June 21st, and we have our new moon on the 28th of June. So we have quite a full month of fun stuff for June coming up with all this stuff. And I do plan on trying to do a Litha vlog to let you guys know whatever we have done, just kind of like our Ostara video that we did a little while back. I wasn't able to do one for Beltan because I worked for Beltan, so that's the only reason why I didn't do a Beltan video. But anyway, yeah, let me know in the comments below also if you guys like those videos. What am I doing right now? I am working on my YouTube video ideas page. This is the second month I have put this spread back into my weekly type setup area, and I learned that I tried to do it all digital on my tablet for a little while, and I still need my dedicated space. I've learned to put all my YouTube video ideas and all my YouTube videos to know where I am, because I do end up doing a lot of planning in my transit time, because I do take our public transit system. I do have a lot of downtime while on the transit system. So I needed to put it back in, and it has been doing wonderful since I've had it back in. And then also this page right here I'm doing is my garden guide. I'm just putting another just rough calendar down, and I've given myself little keys down here. So I've got water, deep watering, oil filling, composting, mulching, and seeds and harvest. So this will come into play, especially for all of my watering activities, because the summer is getting hot, and right now I am deep watering on my days off, and I am just watering after work on the days that I do work, which I have heard that is both A, not good to water in the evening, and B, more beneficial to water in the evening. So I am doing a lot of research on that stuff, on the watering aspect, and I will let you guys know whatever I find out in a gardening update video, which I am working on a gardening update video, but I don't think this one right now coming into play will have any of the watering information. I'm very sorry if this voiceover is a little all over the place, but I do feel just like I'm trying to get everything in because it's been a while since we've done one of these videos. And I feel like the more info we have, the more we are doing, because this is essentially a planning video. Okay, so this is my weekly spread, and I started doing one way, and then I decided that I was going to do it another way. So as you guys can see right here, this first page, I tried to do my rounded corners, and then I decided that I was going to go ahead and connect them to make formal squares. And then I decided, oh, I don't know exactly when I had decided onto this page that I was going to go ahead and try to do it just a little less line work on the next page. And that is where we get just these brackets that are coming into place. Now, I, for one, have done these type of brackets for my monthly spreads, not so much for my weekly spreads, and right now they still are brackets in my bullet journal. I have not connected the lines with any of the bracketing spaces or anything, and if I need to, I need to. If I don't, then I'm just going to leave it like this. My first page, I went ahead and I put down a big bracket for my notes because our first of the month was on a Wednesday, and I had accidentally already pre-filled in all my squares to have 7 days, or 8 squares, 7 days of the week plus a notes. But anyway, this first page, I went ahead and I made a note spot and then a prep spot. So the prep spot will be pretty much a prepping of anything that I need to have prepped. So if I have a particular YouTube video coming up that I know I need to go and get some items for or anything like that, it'll go in that spot. Same thing with type of like prepping. If I want to put that as like a meal prep spot, I can put down, you know, future recipe needs this, 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 and this. So it'll work out just fine. I feel like that'll work, yeah, like I said, just fine. And then the next couple pages that I actually have all 7 days on, I did put my notes bracket down, down at the bottom of all of them. I was going to say most of them, but looking back at them, they're down on all of them. And yeah, so there's 7 days plus an 8th bracket of notes. And then this last page right here, sorry, I did do this a little weird while I was making the spread too, so I'm going to start flipping back and forth. But this last 2 pages that I was just working on was my week 5, plus I had this giant L-shaped boot for my notes. So that'll be many other notes for many other things, you know, just like I said, if it was YouTube, if it's meal prepping, it's all there. Plus, I do have the meal ideas spot because I have been using my meal planner kind of set up and putting my breakfast, lunch, and dinner into my weekly spreads. But I think for the summertime, we're still trying to figure out what works for us with this new schedule with work and everything. And so meal ideas, meal planning is definitely going to come into place again. So I put my meal ideas and my shopping list down on the other page that you guys saw me do. And then this is my reflections page, which I could have done a little bit better on this one, but I'm okay with how it turned out. So I have my family, my life, my work, and my relationships going all the way down on the side for my reflections. My monthly reflections have been very good, and I've been contemplating putting in weekly reflections. So I do see a lot of bullet journal spreads that have weekly reflections, and I do like the way that they look. I'm still getting used to the space of this true A5 bullet journal, because this of course is my Scribbles That Matter. It's my true A5. My other A5s up to this point have been A5, but they haven't been true A5s, if that makes sense. I'm just going back through here and adding some little things. I didn't add a lot to every page. I just added a little bit here and a little bit there where I had room. We didn't go very much more theming with the High School Musical, but on the first page we did have towels from Turkey, iced tea from England. So I think that, you know, I didn't have a super clear other than summer theme for this spread, and I think it came out really nice. And then I am going to here in a moment flip to show you guys where my habits are. And I just want to say, when it comes to habit tracking, to not beat yourself up if certain habits don't get done. Certain habits that are your dream self that do not reflect your true self. So you'll see my habits. I have not put in on my yoga in months. I will start yoga and then I will stop, and I won't end up marking it down because I don't feel like I did it enough to even consider it as I had done it. So I just want to say, when it comes to habits, that we're doing our best, but don't beat yourself up. Like, I look at this and I'm like, oh, I should just take yoga out. But then I tell myself I'm not going to take it out, because that is something that I do like to do. And that is something that I will make time for. You know, I will at some point make time for again, so I'm going to keep it in there. My year in pixels page, you guys can see I messed up just a little bit, but it's okay. It's fun still. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it so much, and we'll see you guys in the next video. I'm running out of time. Bye!